Welcome to Culture Alley Mandarin. 你好, this is Basic Mandarin Lesson 7. Let's start by going over some of the phrases that you learned in the last lesson. Miss translates to 小姐. Mr. becomes 先生, while Mrs. is translated as 夫人. Similarly, female friend or girlfriend translates to 女朋友. Male friend or boyfriend becomes 男朋友. And young friend is 小朋友. I translates to 我, and name becomes 名字. To be surnamed is translated as 姓, and to be called is 叫. Let's take an example. Informally, my family name is Wang, translates to 我姓王. While formally, my name is Wang Peng becomes 我的名字是王鹏. Informally, my name is Wang Peng is translated as 我叫王鹏. Great! Let's start today's lesson. Today, we will focus on learning family names. In the last lesson, we learned how to tell someone our name and surname. So today, we will learn how to ask for someone's name and surname. So let's begin by learning the vocabulary for family names, names, and any other vocabulary required for today's lesson. Let's study each phrase in detail and then combine them later to form a sentence. Let's start. May I ask translates to 请问, wherein please is translated as 请, and ask becomes 问. Together, 请问 implies please may I ask. Let's look at the pronunciations for the new words we learned. 请 is pronounced with a falling rising tone and starts with a ch sound, whereas 问 is pronounced in the falling tone. Let's hear you say 请问. Good job! Once again, may I ask translates to 请问. Let's move on. Your name translates to 您姓, wherein your is 您, and name becomes 姓. Thus, the phrase your name is translated as 您姓. Combining the two, we get the sentence, please may I ask your name, which translates as 请问您姓. Once again, it's 请问您姓. Great! An important point to note is that while the previous sentence is grammatically correct, it is often polite to add the word honorable before asking someone's name. Let's learn how to say honorable in Mandarin. Honorable translates to 贵. Let's see how to pronounce it. 贵 is pronounced in the falling tone. Can you say 贵? Great job! So now that we know that honorable becomes 贵, let's use it in a sentence. Here's a breakup of the sentence. Please may I ask your honorable family name? May I translates to 请, while ask becomes 问. Your is 您. Honorable becomes 贵, while family name translates as 姓. Now, let's look at the sentence together. Thus, may I ask your honorable family name becomes 请问您贵姓. Good work! Here's a grammar note you ought to know. Did you notice that 您 is used both for your as well as you? This is because in Mandarin, we use the same words for pronouns and adjectives derived from them. Thus, nin can mean both your as well as you. Let's move on. After answering for one's name, one could simply ask the other person's name by saying, "And you?" Let's see how we translate this in Mandarin. We have translated "and you" in the past. Let's just go over the basics again. "And you" translates to "Nina." We already know that "ni" means you, and "na" is a question particle. Therefore, "and you" becomes "Nina." Can you say that? Nina. Wonderful. Let's review what we've covered till now. The word honorable translates to gui. Na is a question particle. What about you, or and you, becomes Nina, while may I ask is translated as Qing Wen. Great! Let's see if you remember what we've covered till now. How do we say, may I ask? Do we say it as Qing Wen? Or do we say Nina? Or will it be Gui Na? To say, may I ask, we say Qing Wen. Great! Let's get back to our sentence now. On breaking up the sentence, my family name is, and you, we get the following. My translates to 我. Family name becomes Xing, while and you becomes 你呢. So we can see that my family name is translates to 我姓, and 你呢 becomes and you. You may remember that "ne" is a question particle used to convert statements to questions. Ending with "ne" is helpful in making questions when the context is already known. A common circumstance is when you wish to repeat a question that was just asked for another subject, as in the case we are discussing right now. Conclusively, we can see that my family name is, and you, translates as 我姓. 你呢? Let's do a quick review using two characters now. Here's what their conversation would sound like in English. May I ask your honorable family name?
My family name is Li. And you?
My family name is Wang. Now, let's look at the conversation in Mandarin. 请问您贵姓?
我姓李，你呢？
我姓王. Great! It's quiz time now. Let's see if you remember what we learned. How do we say, my family name is Li, and you? Would we say, 我很好，你吗? Or would we say, 我姓李，你呢? The correct way of saying, my family name is Li, and you, is 我姓李，你呢? We hope you got that one right. Now, let's go ahead and learn how to ask someone's name. The vocabulary required for this will be what and name. So let's start. What is translated as 什么? Let's look at the pronunciation for this. 什么 is pronounced in the mid-rising tone. Let's hear you say 什么. Excellent. Once again, what is 什么? Let's move on to the next word. Name translates to 名字. Let's look at its pronunciation. 名字 is pronounced with the mid-rising tone. Let's hear you say 名字. Good work. Once again, Name translates as 名字. Let's go over the two words we just learned. What is 什么 and name is 名字. Great! Now let's use them in a sentence. Let's go through the breakup of the sentence, what is your name? What is translated as 什么, while your becomes 你, and name translates to 名字. Another word that gets added in the Mandarin translation is 叫, which literally means to be called. Thus, what's your name translates to 你叫什么名字? Literally, what we are asking is, you called what name? Now, let us take a case where we have the family name, but we want to know the first name of a person. For the purpose of this conversation, we'll assume the surname of the person to be Wang and the first name to be Peng. As we will see, in Chinese culture, we always give our surname before our first name. Also recall that Miss translates to 小姐, while Mr. becomes 先生. Let's begin by breaking up the sentence, Mr. Wang, what is your name called? In this sentence, Mr. translates to 先生, while Wang remains Wang. What becomes 什么? Your becomes 你. Name is translated as 名字, and called becomes 叫. Now let's see what happens when we combine all the words together. Mr. Wang, what is your name? Translates to 王先生, 你叫什么名字? Did you get that right? Once again, it's 王先生, 你叫什么名字? Great! Let's answer the previous sentence using a simple sentence, my name is Wang Peng. Here is the individual breakup. My translates to 我. Called becomes 叫. And Wang Peng remains Wang Peng. Thus, combining the individual words together, my name is Wang Peng, or I am called Wang Peng, translates to 我叫王鹏. Great! Now let's look at another sentence. Miss Li, what is your name called? Can be broken up into the following segments. Miss is translated as 小姐, while Li stays the same. What becomes 什么? Your becomes 你. Name translates to 名字. And called becomes 叫. Thus the sentence, Miss Li, what is your name? Translates as 李小姐, 你叫什么名字? A simple reply to the above question would be, my name is Leo. Let's see how this breaks up. My translates to 我. Name becomes 叫. While Leo remains the same. The sentence, my name is Leo, is then translated as 我叫 Leo. Did you notice where the title comes? Unlike English, titles such as Mr. or Miss come after the name of the person, not before. That's all for today's lesson. Let us try and have a conversation to review what we've learned. This is a scenario wherein Wang Peng and Leo are meeting for the first time. Let's first see their conversation in English, and then we shall cover it in Mandarin as well.
My name is Yo. What is your name?
My name is Wang Peng. Here's how they should go about it in Mandarin.
我叫有，你叫什么名字？
我叫王鹏. Good job! Here's an example of sentences using titles as well. Here, Leo would say,
Mr. Wang, what is your name?
which would translate as,
王先生，你叫什么名字？
while Wang Peng would say, Miss Li, what is your name? Which would translate as, 李小姐，你叫什么名字? Good work! Alright, let's take a quiz to see how much you've grasped today. How do we say, my name is Leo? Would you say, 李小姐? Or will we say, 我叫李友? Or will it be, 你叫什么名字? The correct way of saying, my name is Leo, is 我叫李友. Good work! Now, let's review everything we've learned today by simulating a conversation between Wang Peng and Leo. As always, we shall first cover the conversation in English and then switch to Mandarin. May I ask your honorable family name?
My family name is Li, and you?
My family name is Wang.
My name is Yo. What is your name?
My name is Wang Peng. Now let's see how this goes in Mandarin. 请问您贵姓?
我姓李，你呢？
我姓王。
我叫友，你叫什么名字？
我叫王鹏。Excellent! That's all we'll cover today. Let's move on to the most interesting part of our lesson, the culture leaf. Today's culture leaf talks about the importance of the color red in China. The color red in Chinese culture usually means good luck. Red is often worn in weddings to ward off any bad luck to the new bride and groom. A red envelope is a monetary gift which is given in Chinese society during holiday or special occasions. The red color of the packet symbolizes good luck. The picture here shows a typical lycée, a contemporary red envelope made in Hong Kong. In the next lesson, we will discuss sentences describing professions. We hope you enjoyed your lesson today. See you at the alley for the next one.